overnight parts from FCP Euro, and we got our belt we need and a OEM like correct tensioner. That the issue was the one that's on the car. It's weird, like this resting place of its least amount of tension is like here instead of here, so it doesn't actually tension it enough. So we're gonna put that on and a inch shorter belt, 27 mil shorter belt, which I think together will work. And then if it's good and the belt has tension, we're putting the clutch fan back on instead of the electric fan. We're done with a lot of the big tracks for the rest of the event, so I'd rather give up the 30 horsepower that the clutch fan takes, which dyno verified 29 horsepower. It's insane. Like, that's 10% of the car's power lost with the clutch fan, which you're like, oh man, that's crazy. Like, why would you run that clutch fan? And you're like, my fan then has a 30 horsepower motor on it. Like, it's like, that's the most gnarly fan you could possibly think of. If it takes that much effort to spin it, then it's pulling some air. Probably like around 8,000 CFM, I'd imagine, near red line. So we're gonna swap that out. Hopefully this does work. We need a good tight belt for when we put the clutch fan on, because it adds drag to the belt system. And yeah, see how it goes. We are here at Adams Kart Track, and I've actually never driven here, and I feel like everyone on the West Coast either has driven here at some point or has started their drifting career here. Track looks sick. I'm super pumped on it. We're about to go out there and shred. We're gonna go do our opening laps. Matt wants to go tandem like on the first hit, so we'll go out, make a half lap, and then go straight into tandem and see how it goes. got Mr. Link himself here.
Yeah.
About to pull some logs. It's been doing really good so far.
That's what it's supposed to do, right?
It won the mile per gallon challenge.
Right.
The only person that did better, but it was not documented, was the Corvette. But he also is at like 1,200 RPM.
Yeah,
and I'm at 4,000.
Putting down the road.
Yeah. You're in full gear, bro.
Full gear down, bro.
Repping, dude.
Got him, man, to pay the bills.
All right, so what he's doing, he's gonna log in and pull some data from the ECU from the last 3 laps that we just did, just to make sure we're good on the California gas and stuff. And then we'll kind of go from there and see if it needs any adjustment. It's got 10 gallons of 91 and 2 gallons of C12, which I feel like gets it up to like 93. So this motor is pretty difficult to tune because it's got drive-by-wire, ITBs. It's NA, so it's not too crazy, but it has variable cam timing on both cams, and they have a lot of adjustments. So the tuning has to be right, or it can really be ruined. Plus, it has crazy crank trigger and signals and stuff. So it's kind of neat that Link got it to work well with this. That's pretty good.
Yeah, all right. So let's highlight what we got in that little last session. Taking a look here, our top line here's RPM. This is our ignition angle. Our ECT, so coolant temp, battery volts, our all-important lambda. And then this big one right here, that's TPS. That gets a lot of work on this car.
Dude, it's just mad.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there's some right here, a little bit of
there's some mods right here. Here's a little modulation.
That's
right
on
here.
the straightaway, waiting for everybody.
Right. Might just put the light switch in. So let's take a look at this guy.
Well, what's funny is you can see when I don't hit the kick down on the pedal. Like I drive it off of the kick down, and then when I need it, I give it more. So there's 3 positions: idle, kick down, and full throttle.
Let's pop in the old oil pressure and let's see what we got there. We're gonna move this guy up a little bit so we can see what's going on. And then because we're in this direct light, can't see it very good, so we're gonna highlight it and make it yellow so we can see it a little better. There you go. So what we're looking for is any major dropouts in oil pressure under load. Here we've got 1, and this is probably going to be a situation when you're chucking it and a little off throttle.
Yeah, the RPM went way down too.
RPM went down, throttle business is down. So even though we're at 23 PSI on the oil pressure, we're not really in a critical zone because we're not under load. Pretty much when we are under load, we're seeing a real solid 47 to 50 oil pressure. So oil pressure looks good, nothing to be too concerned about.
Sweet.
So no, I would say everything's good. Coolant temps rising, not completely out of line. We had a 207 at the top.
Yeah.
Probably got a little.
We didn't do a cool down lap.
Oh,
So we
good.
just went straight the whole time. So that's 3 laps and it gained 15 degrees.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. So the clutch fan is king.
Yes. The clutch fan is key, and with a quick overview, everything looks good. No need to make really too many adjustments.
Lambda looks good. All that stuff's solid.
Yeah, I
Sweet.
think we're all good. So yeah.
Sick.
Time to go rip.
Good bill of health.
Good job.
Boom.
Good.
That is Chelsea.
Spin out in the first turn. What the f?
Go grab me 2 jackets, please.
Dude, I almost killed him on the first turn.
Yeah.
There's only rear brakes,
Yeah.
and they don't work very good.
At all, hardly.
Alright, Chelsea's currently out due to technical difficulty. He was
backies, and axle number 2 of the trip broke. I got the car pretty hooked up, so, you know, it happens. So we're gonna swap out an axle real quick and try to get back out there before it's dark.
Today.
Okay. It was an awesome day at Adams. I actually love the track. We were tandeming super close, having a lot of fun. For how tight of a track it was really enjoyable. And then Dan was sweet enough to let us store our trailers here and stuff so that we don't have to deal with it over the next 2 days. We have a short little vacay during the trip. We're gonna be in here in LA and just kind of hanging out. So Dan was sweet enough to let us stay here and leave our stuff and come give us a tour of the shop again. It's been like a year since I've been here, so there's some updated projects and whatnot. So thanks, Dan. Check out his channel, it's Rad Dan. And 2 days off, and then to Grange, which I'm actually excited about. I haven't driven Grange in probably 2 years now, and the last time I drove it was with the S52, so it'll be nice to have the S54. But I'm putting up a lot of videos, so check out You don't have to like, subscribe, whatever. I don't care. But check out the other videos at least, and comment if you like something.